born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
What's up? Oh, I can't believe we're back, guys. Back in Cyrodiil after all these years. It's amazing, dude. My grandfather and I have had hundreds and hundreds of hours on this game. And watching this trailer, it brought tears to my eyes, man. But we're back. So a little backstory. I have already platinumed the game since release. I knew when it officially came out, I had to play it on my own. I had to get through the emotions. I lost my grandfather back in 2015. Oblivion was his favorite video game. We spent, like I said, hundreds of hours playing it. He would always call my mom to get in contact with me just to tell me all the cool stuff he found in the game and whatnot. So yeah, I played it, I beat it, I platinumed it, I loved it. It's amazing. It's everything I could ask for. It's gorgeous, it's revamped, but at the same time, it's still Oblivion. And, you know, that's all I wanted out of this. I wanted to play Oblivion again. And also, playing Oblivion on console, because, you know, or not on console, on a PS5, because we really didn't have any kind of form to play Oblivion except for streaming it, like streaming it directly off of the classic catalog, which is something I just didn't care to do. But other than that, there was no way to own this game. So I was very happy to see this game finally come out. All throughout April, I was following every rumor, every thread, and I'm like, oh my god, it's official, it is happening. Well, it never went official. It was always rumors and leaks. But we knew, like, okay, there's too much smoke for there not to be a fire, right? Sure enough, we got Oblivion. Alright. So, like I said, I platinumed it, so we're not focused on any kind of trophies or anything. I am playing it purely to play Oblivion, man. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Now, my platinum run was with Shadow Scartail. He was an assassin, which, I mean, he ended up being everything by the end of it. But he was an assassin. He was a marksman with the bow. Did a little bit of blade. And a whole lot of sneaking. This one's going to be a little different. I think I'm going to drop the bow entirely. Well, maybe not entirely, but I'm not going to have it as a main skill, per se. Just because it's lackluster. It's I wouldn't say boring, but it's a tedious grind to get blade or to get a marksman up. Whereas blade's a lot easier, and I'm thinking about daggers maybe. One thing that did get changed in this is that our bows actually got nerfed a little bit. Like, they got nerfed and they also got improved in different forms. But overall, it was kind of a hit. One of them was the sneak damage. I think they, like, removed the multiplier that used to be there for hitting somebody while sneaking with a bow, and now it's like a much less multiplier. It kind of sucks. But at the same time, it was overpowered. Like you were sneaking, you got, you know, uh, you were able to fire off your bow, hit the enemy, and if you were far enough away and your sneak was high enough, even after making direct contact, they wouldn't like aggro to you because they have no idea where you are. They would just stand there in one spot. So bows were kind of overpowered in Oblivion, but in Oblivion Remaster, they took a little bit of a nerf. They're more tedious. So I'm thinking about playing something else, something that goes into a little bit of magic. Um, Magic, Blade. Okay, so Destruction and Blade, and probably Restoration. Maybe, I don't know, because I'm thinking about messing around with alchemy. I'm thinking about doing another rogue, but this time doing blades, specifically daggers, because daggers have the highest multiplier when it comes to sneaking. And if you get good at sneaking, it's really not hard to get that close to people. And then some kind of probably invisibility. So that would be what, alterate or illusion? One of the two. And then we'll go for light armor. Hmm. So yeah, a primary focus in blade and destruction. It's a dark elf, I believe. Uh, Balance of sword, bow, and destruction. Beautiful. So even if I did want to do bow, I could switch over to it. Resistant to fire, summon ancestral ghost. So do we want mainland or Vianderfell? Vardenfell? I don't know. Mainland is going to be personality. Vardenfell is going to be resilient. So it's endurance. Yeah, we're going to go endurance over personality. Yeah? Maybe? Because the Dunmers, I don't think they're really liked in a lot of places. Having the personality might help. Just a natural boost of personality. Yeah, let's go mainland. Get that natural boost of personality, and then anything else for personality will be spell based. Okay, I like it. Yeah, yeah. Body type, female or male? We're gonna go with male. Now that I think about this more, I might lean into battle mage. Give it a little age. Yeah, I might actually end up running battle mage uh, instead of a rogue. Those are creepy. Fucking goat eyes. I tripped out so much when I saw the amount of eyeballs you could pick from. I'm like, no way, dude. This is so cool. Uh, the Dunmer, I'm pretty sure, naturally have the black background. like that purple. That looks weird. So yeah, I know the Dunmer have naturally black background eyes, but we're just gonna do a white background with purple tint. It's not purpley enough. I like that, but I don't like the size of it. Okay, I'm not about to sit here and drown in customization. Let's go with that black and purple. That's pretty good. Makeup. Lip. And not worry about that. Hair. So we're going for... Am I switching to Warlock now? I think I'm Warlock. Or not Warlock, but Battle Mage. Some slashing, some fireball. Should I do block as well? Get into shield? Sword and board with some magics? I don't know. That is one thing I like about this, about Oblivion, is that no matter what you pick, you still have a little bit of time before you have to make a for sure decision. It's always weird trying to find hairstyles for Dunmers, because they're just like oddballs. Then again, we're gonna probably be in a helmet 90% of the time, so who cares? It's just too clean. That looks, it looks fake. I kind of like this. Yeah. Facial hair. Maybe. Yeah, I actually like the facial hair. And now I don't. Doesn't feel very elfish. Unless it's like studded. Stubble. Yeah, see, that looks a little more natural. Kinda. We'll just stay like that. Color. That actually looks good, like it is. Overview. We are a dark elf from the mainland, so we have a little bit of personality. Being a dark elf, we have a boost to blade, destruction, and bow, which blade and destruction will be the helpful ones. Resistant to fire, so naturally, fire isn't going to hurt us as bad. Aided by ancestral ghosts. That'll be once a day we could summon a ghost for like a minute, I think, and he'll help us in battle. And then from the mainland, improved personality. Our name shall be... What will our name be? Sorry guys, I'm at a loss right now. I don't know what to put up for a name. Give me just a second. Alright. Don't ask me where the name came from. I just made something that sounded dark elfish. Malekith, which I like the name from Malekith from Elden Ring, which obviously Malekith was something totally different than a dark elf, but just the name rolling off the tongue like that kind of sounds like a dark elf name to me. Malekith Valen. So I think it sounds good. Sounds like a good dark elf magical person name. Alright, I like it. Let's go.
Hey there. You, kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer in here and I don't know how long. Where you from, huh? Vardenfell? You got a wife back home?
No, I'm from the mainland, buddy.
Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll look her up. She must be so lonely. Don't you worry, eh? I'll take care of her long after you're dead. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
I'm so happy the voice lines are exactly the same, for the most part. Like, word for word, they're the same. They updated some of the voice actors and stuff, but... Ah, I love it, dude.
Dead. I know it.
It's still Oblivion.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
You got no
Stay put,
qualms.
prisoner.
Let's go.
You got no qualms with me,
We're not
buddy.
out of this
Chill out.
yet.
You.
Now you know why I'm here.
I've seen you.
Seen me. Nah.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Dreaming about dark elves? That's weird. What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Oh. Okay. Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim.
Oh,
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You
Yeah.
are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Okay. What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must
boy.
keep moving.
I like your armor.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Looks like this is your
I'm
lucky
just
day.
standing here, dude.
Just stay out of our way.
Jesus. All right. Oh, excuse me.
Stay back, prisoner.
I'm just gonna go ahead and dart ahead for a little bit. And jump up here. And I will be right back.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Why won't you Captain's down! Take them down!
My blood for the Empire! For the Emperor! Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so we got a fireball, we got a cool little katana for now. Oh, we'll take that shield. Oh yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and take the bow and arrows just so we have them. Yeah. Oh man, one of the things I loved about this game too was the sound effects and the music. Well, the audio all around was just always so good and so memorable. And this time around, they kept it all, and it just sounds so amazing. I remember the first run I did, my platinum run, was my assassin. So as I'm like sneaking around, you can just hear like soft soft leather armor rubbing back and forth. So it wasn't like loud or anything. I'm pretty quiet and timid, but I made another character and I was using like heavy armor, big steel heavy armor. I was using two-handed weapons, and it was like clunky. You could hear the armor like shaking and like metal against metal. It was so cool. I loved it. It was like real small details, and they nailed every one of them. Stay hydrated. I say that like that's not a can of Red Bull, but whatever. We got heavy armor. Not really worried about that. I am taking arrows for now. Actually, that'll probably be all the arrows I pick up. I mean, when it comes to range, we have, spells. I don't have 100 lockpicking anymore, damn it. I need to do that middle one first. God damn it. Jesus. I think my security went up 5 levels. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah? Eat shit. So that helmet is heavy. I don't know where I was going with that. I probably don't need it. I forgot I have my hood. My hood on. Oh, I have no pants. Okay. Is the iron shield considered? It is considered heavy armor. Whereas, okay, leather is light. We'll drop those. Actually, no, we won't. I might be missing a couple chests here and there, but I'm just pushing to get to that sewer door, essentially. You'll see once I get into the sewers, we're pretty much just going to beeline it to the door. Now, one thing I got to point out is that I wish they did the save files a little differently. So they set it up to when you make a character, it has its own slot on the main menu, right? So I have a Shadowtail slot, I have a Gil slot for my heavy armor guy, and now I'm going to have a third slot for this guy, Malekith. But the problem is, what we used to do in Oblivion was we would make a character, get right up against that sewer door, and then make a save file. And that was your new starting character, like, save file. If you ever wanted to start a new character, you would load up that file, touch the sewer door, and you could change every aspect about your character, essentially making any kind of build you want. And then once you got outside the sewer door, you were, you know, in the open world. The tutorial was over. But you can do it in this, but it's still going to be under the same save file as something. So, for example, we have Malekith here. If we were to make that hard save at the sewer door, and then we were like to change the name and continue saving after that, the save file would still say Malekith, but it would just be a different character. It's the tiniest of inconvenience, but it was like, damn, you know. So, yeah. I did say I wanted to get into alchemy. I'm already trying to go back on my own words, but we'll pick the stuff up for now anyway. Craft potions or poisons, you need things that share similar effects. Ingredients. Okay. Alchemy is something I've never gotten into in like any Elder Scrolls game. And I've seen that's like the best way to break the game, is creating some insane stuff. See, I'm actually going to read these tutorials. Combine ingredients with similar effects to create potions and poison. The skill will make your creations more powerful. More potions you create, a higher alchemy skill will increase. Additional apparatuses to improve the strength. Okay. Use additional, so use more than one. Oh, I see, I see. What do you make? Damage health on self? Where would I do that? Oh, it's poison. I can... Okay. Yeah, I can apply the poison. Gotcha. Also, something to note about sneaking. I don't know if it worked in the original Oblivion like this, but whenever you jump, you are not sneaking. So I used to do it a lot in the original Oblivion, and I don't think it ever affected me. But while you're sneaking, you can like jump, and it's just you move faster, I guess. But that is not considered sneaking. So you're like flying through the air. I mean, logically, yeah, you're not sneaking. But yeah, just so you know that if you're sneaking around and you take a little hop, that hop is not sneaking anymore. It's like turning on a light, pretty much. Oh, we missed one. I've always loved the log fall. Just because it was like a cool mechanic in the very beginning of the game. And then it was like hardly ever... Well, no, I won't say that. There's a lot of physics-based things in here. And that was the big thing with Oblivion, is because they were coming from Morrowind. Where Morrowind was, a masterpiece. But it felt really static and not quite alive. No, I wouldn't say not alive, but it was static. When they came into this one, they were like, okay, let's dumb it down a little bit, make it accessible to everybody, and then add in things like physics and yada yada. Which is awesome. I never knew that existed. Are you kidding me? There is a rope pulley for the rat gate. I never knew that. That's insane. Well. It did such an incredible job on the goblins. Oh yeah. Like, I never realized those were supposed to be feathers. I didn't really know what they were as a kid. Get our first repair hammer. Go ahead and take that iron longsword. They're not going to let me keep this katana that's in my hand. It will disappear. Alright, let's reconverse with the Emperor.
Spot. Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come
We
again!
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Dick?
You thought we'd go down easy? Do that again. Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not to have to shout.
You come closer.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I'm not on good terms with the gods. I don't know. I don't think about it.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Just a second. Okay, I'm back. There's something under my house. Definitely a stray cat. I heard a cat like do the loud yeah, like I was fighting something. I thought it was one of my cats, but all three of them were in the hallway looking very concerned, so it wasn't them. I don't know. I might have to get up again, but I think it's fine for now. I think my neighbor might have even heard it. He was standing outside with his flashlight. Okay, so we need our birth sign. I am still. I think I'm coursing for the battle mage. Get those spells going. Get some good blade in. A little bit of sneak. But definitely magic. Magic and light armor. And those. And like I said, some sword and shield. So. Yeah, the way I'm explaining it, it's like all around everything. The lady is willpower and endurance. Those are both good. The Lord is good. That's just a basic live longer, beefier guy. Oh, magic regen is halted? No, thank you. The apprentice, that's like a glass cannon build. So it increases your magic by 100, so you can cast like a whole lot more spells. But increases your weakness to magic by 100%. So a fireball that's supposed to do 10 points of damage is now going to do 20 points of damage to you. That's a real risk taker. You have the mage, increases magic by 50 points. Couldn't get more basic than that. In a good way. I mean, that might be what I go for. 50 points of magic, or 10 will, 10 endurance. I think willpower does do max magicka. Let's go with the lady.
The signs I read show the end of my path. Your stars are not mine. Today, the lady shall fortify you in your quest for glory. My dreams grant me no opinions of success, but in your face I behold the sun's companion. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Let's go. Not
I've
holding
still
your torch,
got my eye on you, prisoner.
Keep your eye on me. I'm not going anywhere. Wait. Oh, okay.
You thought we'd go down easy? You don't want to do that again. Scum.
Your destiny calls you down a different road. Please help us.
smart.
My bad.
Die, you scum! You thought we'd go down easy?
Oof. Okay. This is going to take me a bit to get used to again.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. This one's
For the
Oblivion
Emperor!
take you!
For the dragon! This is the part which... Oblivion, take you!
Glenroy, over here! Oblivion take you! Oblivion take you!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Ah, he just ran right through me.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the cause of the Septums.
Take them down!
Am I supposed to be
Oblivion take you!
Oh.
No. Talos, save us. The amulet. Where's the amulet of...
I have it.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
Experienced bard? Don't think so. Alchemy blade block. Damn, it's actually pretty close. But not quite. Not quite. I always make a custom class. Just to fine tune it specifically to what we want to do. So. Specializations. Plus 5 level to 5 level bonus. All 7 skills of a specialization. Plus 5 and increase more rapidly. So let's think about this. combat would be my blade and my light armor. And block. And armorer, if we go for armorer, I do have a way to where we could just like bypass armorer and not have to do it. Magic would be our destruction, restoration, illusion, and or alteration. Stealth is going to be sneaking, lock picking. Excuse me. Sneak, lockpick. That's probably going to be it for stealth. I think we go combat. Combat sounds like it's going to have the most. It's going to have blade, block, light armor, maybe armorer. Magic sounds like a lot too, though. Destruction, restoration, illusion, and maybe alteration. And maybe other things. And increase more rapidly. But I want my combats equipping more rapidly. Or magics more rapidly. Okay, so magic, I can kind of like spam magic. I can level that without even like having to do it. So like combat, in order to increase blade, I need to use my blade on, monsters and whatnot. In order to increase block, I have to block damages from monsters. With magic, all you really have to do is cast the spells and the level goes up. Those go up pretty decently by themselves. Let's go with combat. Attributes. Choose your attributes. They receive a +5 bonus. Okay. So who has... Is it Will? Let's go intelligence. Go ahead and get our maximum magic up. Regen magic would be nice. Our carry weight, our health, longsword. Not daggers, so that must be, yeah, agility. Daggers, short sword, and bows. Oof. I don't know, I'm really wanting to go with like long swords. And that does do carry and max health too. Greatly increases max health and determines health regen. Let's go strength. Let's get our carry weight and the max health boost. And we'll get more damage out of our long swords. Yeah, strength and intel. Sword and spells, baby. Alright, major skills. So, we're taking combat as our special, which means all these are going to go up faster. And they're going to start with a +5. So choose your major skills. We'll choose 7 of them. Major skills receive a plus 20 bonus and increase much more rapidly. Okay. Starting with combat, we definitely want Blade. Almost definitely want Block. Oh, light armor isn't going to be considered combat. It's considered stealth. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go ahead and grab light armor. I want security just to make security easier. Cause like I'll get good at it. Like I always do. But having that bonus at the beginning really helps. Let's go and get the schools of magic we definitely want. Which is destruction, illusion, charm, conceal, create light, silence, paralyze, command, and affect aggressivity. So we got destruction. Let's do restoration and illusion. Yeah, because illusion's gonna be those spells. Open lock, reduce combat shields. Could be potion. Oh, is the alchemy? Did I want alchemy? I think I'm gonna turn away from alchemy again. For the like millionth time in my life, I'm like, let me try alchemy, and then never mind. I mean, we still can. It just won't be a major skill. Absorb magic, reflect, dispel, move objects, soul trap, clairvoyance, detect life. Nah. Yeah, well, we want charm. We want conceal. Definitely want those. Destruction, obviously. Restore, definitely want restore. Conjure, no, I'm not gonna conjure anything. Alchemy, no. Alteration, maybe. I like playing as Argonians. Like that was the first race I picked when I first played in Elder Scroll was an Argonian, so I've always been biased to them. And so breathing underwater was like never a problem for me all these years playing Oblivion and Skyrim. So I do have to take into account I will not have water breathing. That will be an issue for me. But we could always get potions for water breathing. Open locks. I mean, yeah. Reducing combat shield. I don't think I want this as a major skill. Because I can boost all this pretty quickly on my own. But the armorer, I'm definitely going to want armorer, now that I think about it. Like I said, I do have a workaround to it, to where armor is going to be completely useless. But... well, for one, it'll take a while to get to that point. And two, I'm thinking about avoiding the DLC content. Mainly the plugin content. Because every I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Before I get into that, we'll see. Okay, so we got Blade. Block is a questionable one. Block is a questionable one. I could take block out for something else. That's the thing you gotta remember. Even if you like remove it from your major skill, you can still use it. It's not like gone. I will be sneaking around a lot, but I don't think I want that like as a major skill. Security, I kind of do want that as a major, just because we will be doing lockpicks, like no matter what, no matter what playthrough I do, there will be lockpicking involved, and why not go ahead and get, level ups off of it? Let's take security. Okay. And then, yeah, we're not taking acrobatic or athletic. We'll level those naturally and just go from there. So the only thing left that I can think to switch is maybe take block off and put alteration on. And then if we do that, we need to change our special to magic, because that means combat is only going to have blade. Oh, I didn't take armor, and I definitely do want armor. Let's take block off and go with armor. I want to be able to maintain my own equipment. We could take security off and put alteration on. No. I think I like that. Armor, so we can maintain our own armor. Blade, we're going to be using a lot of daggers. Blade actually doesn't affect... Oh yeah, it does. That'll affect daggers and longswords. Destruction, our destruction magic. Illusion, so we can do invisibility, we can do charm spells, that kind of good stuff. Light armor, I'm specifically only going to wear light armor. Restoration, so we can heal ourselves, not have to consume all of our potions all at once. And security, just to give us that base increase in lockpicking, make it a little easier. And then, every lockpick we open will give us a level up, so that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I'm really considering switching security out. But alteration, that's something I could spam level. Like if I really wanted to. Yeah. Okay, so we got 2 combat, 3 magic, and 2 stealth. A specialization might actually go into magic. All 7 release a +5. So if we look at it like that, all 7 of these have a +5, or all 7 of these, or all 7 of these. Okay, yeah, definitely magic now that I look at that. Okay. That's it then. Adventurer. Our special is magic, so we get a +5 to all 7 schools of magic. Then we have strength for increased blade, increased carry weight, and increased max health. And then our major skills: armor, blade, destruction, illusion, light armor, restoration, and security. Security being just an overall, help me. I don't want to struggle with lockpicking in the beginning stages, so let's go ahead and just give that a boost. The last character I had, Mercantile. You don't really, I mean, unless if you're role playing a merchant, then sure. But besides that, Mercantile is really easy to level, especially if you're like a dungeon crawler and you hoard all your loot and then you go sell it all. Your Mercantile is going to go up no problem. So this looks like a good battle mage. When it comes to battle mage, I could do blunt. Seeing blunt goes into axes, war axes. Let's take over blade. Continue.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Oh, okay, so he does have a line where he's like, I'm taking the sword. I don't quite remember that. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I have no weapons equipped now. A steel short sword, that's pretty cool. To have steel already. Oh my god, his jaw moves. Wow. I picked up the staves in the other playthrough, but I never equipped them. That is really cool. Okay. So what skill increases if you're using a staff? Destruction, I guess? hopefully it's increasing something. Alright, and the sewer gate. I don't remember getting to the gate so quickly before. I felt like the sewers were like another 30 minutes or so, but hey, we're here. So, I like the feel for everything. I think I'm going to keep everything how it is. Let's go ahead and pop a hard save. Okay, that's a new hard save. I can load that whenever we need to. Let's slap this gate. And identity is good. I like how that is. Birth sign. What did I go with? The lady. Willpower and endurance. Okay, so alright. I just want to look at some stats. Willpower is 40, endurance is 40. Quickly regen magic and health and regen health. I have 90 points of magic. Whereas if we went with you, I should have 140. Yep, 140. But our willpower and our endurance is 30. Well, let's say like you didn't do either one of them, and you just did like shadow. Oh no, we still have 90 points of magic. Oh yeah, it's because willpower doesn't do magic. Intelligence does magic. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the lady. Get that base will and endurance. So willpower is going to increase how fast we regenerate magic. And then we level up our intelligence for a bigger pool of magic. And then our fortify endurance will be regen health. Yeah, so that works. Our class, we just went through that. That's good. Let's go, baby. To the grand opening scene of the world. This is a very special shot right here. So they handcrafted this shot. The way the dock is, the water, the temple across the stream, the position of the sun, everything about this. Bethesda made sure that this first opening was unique. And it really is. It's gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. Alright. The very first thing I do on almost every single character I make unless I'm doing something very specific. I come over here. Bleh, I come over here to Vilverin and clear out this first dungeon.
No pain!
I gotta look into it, see if using a staff actually levels anything, or are we just wasting experience? Oh wait, you have clothing. Yeah, let me get all that. Hey, we got pants. Alright. And for a first dungeon, they made it a really good one. There's a variety of different things you can pick up in here that'll set you off on like different quests or show you just different parts of the game like that. But yeah.
Die, cur!
Greaves, there we go. Instead of pants. Yeah. Oh, she's a Dunmer. That's why my fire spell wasn't doing anything. Okay, so once you get to this point, if you haven't leveled up yet, you should be able to spam something and get yourself a level up. I'm gonna sleep for an hour, regen my magic. It's a little cheeky, but I'm just so used to having a level up by now. Bruh. Damn, that's still not enough for a level. Okay, let's just go. I'm almost there.
Hello? Who's there?
Nobody.
Well, well, look who we got.
There's beds in here too. Whenever that level does pop. Okay, am I lost? What am I doing? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? I don't have gauntlets. We got that level up, so let's go ahead and find a bed real quick. Alright, level 2, bye bye. So leveling is really slow in this, but it's good. It makes it feel really impactful. We're going to go ahead and we're going to boost intelligence every single time to keep that mana pool building up. Let's go ahead and push strength to 50. We're probably going to keep that going up too to get our carry capacity up. And then for the off points, go ahead and push willpower for the regen magic. Sweet. Alright. Back to what we were doing. This is not what we were doing, but oh, let's see what it is. What? Does that not work? Damn. So if we want those, we're gonna have to have a bow. Sounds like I'm walking in water. But just because I'm wet? Okay, it doesn't sound like that anymore. I guess that's the thing. Like, you get out of water, you sound like your boots are squishy for a little bit. Makes sense. I'll let my magic rebuild for a second. Nice. Okay, so we might need to go back, because I think I missed something. Maybe. Oh, no, there it is. This is what I wanted. That's a special statue. It'll start a quest line if you sell it. Doesn't matter who, just sell it to any of the merchants. And then at some point you'll get approached by a man talking about the statue. Oh, nope, went the wrong way.
Close is gone now. This ends here. What's the matter? This is the people.
Ooh, yeah. Damn, we already found a magical equipment. That's awesome. I mean, it don't look good, but yeah, and it has no defense at all. But it fortifies light armor skill, which in turn does resistance. So, hell yeah. Alright. I think that's about it for this place. Keep that restoration spell going. It's another little cheeky move, is just constantly casting certain spells. Hey, it's Oblivion. I do what I want. Alright, so from here, I usually head to the Imperial Palace, or the Imperial City. Ah, got him. Set a mud crab nearby. There we go. There we go, straight to the market district. We'll go sell off any equipment we don't need. And from there, that's when, to me, the tutorial is like officially over. Now it's, what do we want to do? I feel like it's like that for like every Bethesda game. There is like a section that is not labeled as tutorial, but it's like, you know. Because you know, that first dungeon, it's got like a little bit of everything in there. Like the alien statues, the alien stones, a Vilverin stone, a Welkland stones, and then it's got all the different kind of bandits in there for you to like test whatever classes you're running. And yeah, so the tutorial isn't officially over for me until I clear Vilverin, and then I come to the marketplace, sell all my stuff, and then we go from there. Same way with all of them really. So like Skyrim, you go to like,
You have my ear, citizen.
you know, you do this stuff in Helgen, and then you go
What
to
is it?
Riverwood. Oh my God!
The Nords are attempting to capture the whole
Everyone's yelling in my ear, trying to talk. But yeah, like Skyrim, you do Helgen, Riverwood sequence, and then what I do is I go directly to Bleak Falls Barrow, grab the Dragonstone, come out the backside of Bleak Falls Barrow, go to Whiterun, talk to Jarl Ulfric, and then he sends you to his mage. You go to the mage, give him the Dragonstone, then the dragon attacks. You go out, you kill the dragon, you get your dragon soul, you go back to Ulfric, talk to him. You're now the Jarl, or not the Jarl, the
Take care.
shoot, what are you called? The Thane. You are the Thane of Whiterun. Once you get there, that's technically, to me, when the tutorial is over. You've activated the dragons, you've got through the base, beginning, now you know what's going on, yada yada. And you can consider the tutorial to Oblivion to not even be quite finished yet. Because while we are open to do everything, the Oblivion gates are not opened up yet. Which is, it's Oblivion. Oblivion gates are one of the main parts. So what you technically still need to do is get over to Kavach, shut that Oblivion gate. Once you shut that first gate, then all the Oblivion gates open up around the world. And so while you're exploring, you can go take them out. So I actually might gear up to go do that first. Go take out the first gate, and then go exploring. That way, every gate we find, we can mark it, and eventually come back and knock it out. The gates can be kind of tedious. The realms of Oblivion can be like a little bit of a headache. But if you close the gate, you get a sigil, and the sigil can enchant weapons and armor. And it's one of the best forms of enchanting in the game, is to slap these sigils on weapons and armor and get some really good gear out of it. So that might be what we go ahead and do. Let's go sell everything. You know what I do? I don't want to abuse things too much, but I might abuse this merchant.
Greetings, my Dunmer brother.
Oh yeah, and you're a
Good
Dunmer.
day.
I forgot you're a Dunmer.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
So this guy is tied to one of the plug-in player houses. I don't remember which one, but whenever you discover the house and you obtain the house, this guy will have what you need to upgrade the house. Aside from that, he's got the highest base gold. He has 2,000 gold. That's the highest base gold you can have in the game. So I could sell him everything up to 2,000 gold apiece, which is really nice. And I think his disposition is like automatically 100. No, it's not 100.
Certainly.
Oh, it's 85 though. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can't even mess with his disposition.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Later on, we'll be able to slap him with a charm spell and do our haggling even more. So let's go ahead and haggle half. Let's see how he likes that.
I can't afford to do that.
No? Can you afford that? Yeah, there we go.
You drop. That seems a fair. You got a great deal there. You got a great deal there. You got a great deal there. That's more than that's a good. You drive a hard bargain. That seems a. You got a great deal there.
Alrighty.
That's a good deal.
Alright, and we already got 1,100 gold.
Farewell.
Very nice. You see our mercantile shot all the way up to level 12 off of our first transaction. So that's awesome.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Let's get you equipped.
There were lights
Okay.
at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed
Can
by
you
Nehru's
spare
Dagon
a
himself.
coin?
Best not to go there. Heard any news from the other provinces?
Let's go check out Edgar's discount spells. Being we're doing the whole battle mage thing. What's up?
Edgar Votrine, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap.
This is true. I do not want expensive things right now.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Drain health. Okay. Drain health on target. So that's like a ball that you fire, I guess? 177. 15 points for 10 seconds. Snowball. Let's go ahead and get Snowball. We'll have that ice element going. And let's get Major Wound. Let's see how that
Pleasure
works.
to serve. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir. Oh, do you have any illusion spells?
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
No, you do not.
You too.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi there.
Oh, we have absorb health on touch? Ooh. Okay. Let's get a major wound added. And snowball.
What's I heard there was
Oh, it's a little ball. Okay. A little ball of light that follows me. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Associates of wizards have
Very
led a
nice.
boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer are powerful wizards.
So what are we doing, gang? I'm kind of getting hungry. I think I'm going to take a break, get something to eat, then we'll come back and probably go do the first Oblivion Gate. Go ahead and get all the Oblivion Gates opened up on the lands.
How are you?
And then from there, might do the Mages Guild.
What's going on with you? I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little
The Mages Guild is a very, like, tedious, very tedious quest line in the beginning. But it'll open us up to all the Mages Guild, like, you know, all the buildings around the world. And then get us access to a lot of good spells. But yeah, I think that's what we'll be doing. Alright guys, I'm gonna go get something to eat. And we'll fire up another stream here in a little bit. See y'all later.